Hey guys, it's Kazi here. We're going to be taking a look at the top grossing that Global just got. Obviously JP got their top grossing pretty quickly. We got our rewards pretty quick as well. But yeah, we got first rank in France, Hong Kong, and Macau. So the rewards are 50 stones. You're going to get some orbs, some tech ones, some AGO potential orbs. STR as well. You're also going to get a whole bunch of 10th anniversary coins. What you guys can do with these coins are you can go and take them to the Baba shop and you can get like Grand Kais to increase super attack levels. So that's also pretty cool right there. You know, a couple of Elder Kais as well, which is really nice. I actually didn't even notice that when I picked it up. That's huge. Hercule statues, diamond of course, and then some character slots. So I know a lot of you guys are going to be liking that character slots right there, especially if you're a more veteran player. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be the rewards for top grossing. I kind of just want to go ahead and cover the, oh, my bad. I don't know why the image isn't available here yet, but this is the Extreme Z Dokkan Festival, Super Gogeta and Super Janemba. Uh, this is a banner that typically will come around whenever cards are getting their Super Easy A's slash Easy A's. So we already know with these two right here, we're getting their Super Easy A's. But if you look closely at this banner, there's also the first year anniversary units, the Super Gogeta and Janemba, as well as the Tech Cell, who has yet to get his Super Easy A. So I would go ahead and just say that this pretty much confirms that the first year anniversary units are in fact getting a Super Easy A. We kind of already knew that, but just in case you needed more confirmation, boom. I predict sometime in part 2 we'll go ahead and get the Super Easy A for him. And of course, the tech one, this will probably be likely the next Super Easy A after that. I don't really know if we'll get it this celebration, but if he does Super Easy A, it'll be relatively soon since he's on this banner. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for that. I just wanted to go ahead and kind of go through the Super Easy A's of these cards because their events are now live in the game. Let's just scroll down a little bit. So for the Vegito specifically, he gets a lot of damage reduction. Just base 40% as well with the 200% attack and defense and some extra key. He's gonna get more damage reduction if it's a normal attack, so 80% damage reduction. He's gonna get a whole bunch of stats whenever he attacks with Tober Key. And then for every attack received, he's gonna get stats as well as a critical chance up to 100% and 60% respectively. And then when HP is 50% or less, he's going to guard and he's also going to have the Scouter effect for 2 turns. When there's a superclass enemy, he's going to get 50% attack and defense, and all allies are going to get some key and defense. And then when there's an extreme class enemy, it basically just doubles the effectiveness of the attack and defense that he gets, as well as giving his allies more key and more defense. So yeah, he is just a very, very good support card. He is, I wouldn't really put him in the first slot, but now he can pretty much return to the first slot. If you have another unit that can kind of, let you know that there are super attacks coming, like a Piccolo or something like that. Or if this guy gets below 50% HP, then he'll just go ahead and do it himself. If you have a Scouter, or if you just know that it's only going to be normal attacks on the first slot, throwing this guy on the first slot is probably going to be your best way to tank. 80% damage reduction. This guy throws like wild, counters, and he has a very, very high chance base just to crit, as well as, it's an older card. You guys might have him with some dupes in it. But yeah, it is just a very, very powerful card. I mean, counters are just like very, very good right now, and this guy is a countering unit with an immense amount of damage reduction. So yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it for that. I just want to go ahead and look over the Boo. The Boo I actually just finished, so I have not used him yet. But essentially, what you want to do is he's gonna get a whole bunch of stats right off the back. He has a guaranteed super attack launch. He'll change Key Spears, tech to Rainbow. He's going to recover some HP as well at the end of turn, like pretty much all the Majin Buu characters do. Attack and defense extra whenever key is 12. So as you guys see, you want to get the full key bar in order to really utilize these units. And then starting from the 5th turn from the start of battle, he's going to change Key Spears of a certain type to Int Key Spears. So he's going to start making his own Key Spears after the 5th turn. For every Key Spear he obtains, he's going to get attack 40 and then defense of 30%. So he is a nuker. He's also going to recover a whole bunch of HP, and then for every Rainbow Key Spear obtained, he's going to get an increased chance to crit, as well as an increased chance of damage reduction, up to 66, which is a lot of damage reduction, by the way. And then when there is a superclass enemy, he's going to get attack and defense 100%. He's going to give allies key 3 and attack 30%. And then when there's an extreme class enemy, he's still going to get the 50% attack and defense, He's also going to give key plus 2 and attack 20%. So basically half the effectiveness whenever it's an extreme class enemy. The goal is to use this guy to fight superclass enemies, and the goal is to use the Vegito to fight extreme class, of course. And obviously, if you're fighting those types of characters, you're going to get more of a buff out of this part of their passive. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be it. This guy's pretty solid. I'm going to start using him more. I do like the Majin Buu team, but right now I'm really liking this guy as like pretty much he's just going to be a glorified support on any of the Majin Buu teams. And I think I'm leaning more towards Super Class Majin Buu Saga at the moment than I am with Extreme Class Majin Buu. So I'm probably going to end up getting more utilization out of this Vegito, but from the brief times that I have used this Vegito, I basically just used him to run through this guy's Super Easy A, and trust me, get this guy's Super Easy A done first, the Super Vegito, and then take him into Majin Buu's Super Easy A, you will absolutely destroy it. I think my lowest time when completing his Super Easy A was like 55 seconds or something like that. Like, I basically went into the event, I got this guy on the first slot, he ended up hitting me twice, I countered both of them, and obviously when you get hit, you also get a whole bunch of stats with this guy. Crit countered, and then I threw 2 super attacks at this guy, and then he hit me like 3 more times, and every single counter I hit ended up being a crit, and it was like 15 million on a counter, 20 million. It just kept getting higher and higher and higher and higher. So I highly recommend this guy right here for Super Easy A. He's a little bit stronger than I thought he was gonna be, but I will have to use him more just to kind of get familiar with him. But I'm very much liking him. Hopefully this guy is, half as good as I think he is. I originally didn't expect these guys to be all that powerful Super Easy A's, but yeah, this guy kind of blew me away, and very much did surprise me. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for the video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and best of luck in your summons. I hope you guys get Vegito. I'll see you guys later.